Day, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel here on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. So it's Saturday. It's gig night. The band had to cancel because Michelle, our lead singer and banjo player, got hit with the flu. There's a horrible flu going around Peterborough right now. So yeah, they had to cancel. So it's just gonna be oh me. That's all right. I don't mind that at all. Anyway, I've just been doing some practicing and going through my harmonica boxes. Um, and I found some harmonicas I just wanna I just wanna talk about. Everybody who watches this channel pretty much knows I'm a vintage harmonica collector. Um, not like a serious hardcore collector, but I do collect vintage harmonicas and odd harmonicas and things like that. So I found a couple harps that I think are worth mentioning because they're just different, but they're not at the same time. um, oh, anyway, this is what I'm talking about. These were made in Ireland. Uh, this was Hohner's Irish branch, um, and they made these harps. Now both of these harps were given to me. One by my good friend Ryan Kerr, who's the director at the Theatre on King. I've worked with him extensively in theater. And he gave me one of these, and the other one was given to me by another person I work with extensively in dance and theater with, named Ann Ryan. Um, so yeah, I'm very blessed, and neither of them are in bad shape. Now this one doesn't have a box; it's in the key of C, but if you notice, it's built exactly like the old blues bands. Like this is just like an old Hohner blues band before they turned into the Monstrosity series, I call them. I used to love playing blues band harmonic, or not blues band, blues harp. I mean, the blues harp, um, not the blues band. Yeah, the blues harp, the old school blues harps. I used to love them pretty much as I love marine bands, but then they turned them into the MS series. They're not the same. I still like them, but they're not the same um, at all. But yeah, this is exactly like what an old blues band used to look like, or blues harp used to look like. Sorry, I keep slipping that up. But this is called the Lancer. I don't know if you can read that, Lancer. And Lancer harmonica. It's got a dude with a lance on it. Um, Made in Ireland. If you can read that, it's right there. I don't know. The focus on here is real bad. Made in Ireland. Now this one is kind of the cover. This one needs some work, but it's kind of loosey goosey, so it's not very airtight. But yeah, it's not in the best shape. It's not been played very much. You can tell just by looking at the comb and the cover plates. I've probably played more on this than anybody. um, but yeah, oh yeah, I noticed it's missing a nail. I probably had to. I needed a nail for something, and I probably took it from this. But anyhow, yeah, the Lancer, that's the key of C model that I have. And this is the key of G model that I have. And I'm trying to look somewhere. I have an old blues harp and the key of G. So I want to show the similarity. I don't know where it is. Goodness me. There goes everything. There's my kalimba. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. It's a little out of tune, but that's okay. I've probably played a lot of hours on this, but yeah. So this is the old blues harp, if you notice. The similarities are like they're exactly the same, you know. Um, the combs are. Oh, the only difference is the Lancer has an all black comb. It's a wood comb, but it's all black, whereas the blues harp has the traditional orange horn. Now these are kind of old, so it's unsealed pear wood. You can tell because there's some swelling on the blues harp. That's what happened. That's what used to happen when people used to soak their harmonicas in glasses of beer and whiskey because it makes them sound good for a minute. It's not a good thing to do, but it makes them sound good for a minute. But it would make the wood all swell up and shrink back, and oh, it's just a treacherous thing. I'm glad they started sealing the wood. But so what's this? This is a Lancer. The Lancer and the key of G. Okay, that's kind of out of tune too. See, the thing about what is this? Is this the Lancer? No, this is the blues harp. Here's the Lancer. That's the blues harp. Here's the Lancer. I don't know. There's something about these old blues harps that they were so easy to bend. They were like that was like the thing that I think they used to actually advertise that. They were super easy to bend. I don't know why. Um, yeah, I don't know. But I love these old blues harps, you know. But they don't make them anymore. I don't know why they changed them. These were up there with the Marine Band for me. And the Lancer is just kind of the Irish version, I guess. So I'm glad I have one. You know, it's just got that old classic tone that I fell in love with when I was 10 years old, 9 years old. Uh, yeah. John and I were talking about harp playing, and like, oh yeah, I want to shout out John Beckley Morris for Um, he sent me an email. We're talking about harp playing, and he said he kind of referenced me to Howlin' Wolf, like the way Howlin' Wolf plays, as compared to the way Sonny Boy Williamson plays. You know, Sonny Boy Williamson supposedly tried to teach Howlin' Wolf how to play, um, and Howlin' Wolf obviously didn't quite get it how Sonny played, but he got his own style that's super cool, right? Um, that's what happens with harp players. That's why everybody sounds different. That's why harmonica is such a beautiful instrument. It's because you give 10 people a harmonica and say improvise this riff, and you're going to get 10 different improvisations probably. It's great. Um, but yeah, so John, now most of my musical career, ever since 1994 when I put out my first recording, Dog Derby, I've been, and this I guess this started earlier during my live performances, but everybody called me a Tom Waits ripoff. Everybody, I was just known as a Tom Waits ripoff because of my voice. I got the little growly voice. I can't help that. It's the voice I was born with, and this voice took me decades of alcohol and drug abuse to hone these vocal cords to and I did that. Yeah, Tom Waits is great. I've seen him play. He's fantastic. But I don't listen to him at home. I think I have two of his records. I don't ever listen to them. I wouldn't even put him on my top 100 influences of music. But I always got, even if it wasn't meant in a derogatory way, I always got referred to as a Tom Waits ripoff. And the Silverhearts recording Rain Dogs didn't help that at all. But anyway, I was always like, why can't people like say he's a Howlin' Wolf ripoff? And I said that for years. Why can't people say I'm a Howlin' Wolf ripoff? And John compared me to Howlin' Wolf this morning. So I'm really pleased about that. I've wished for that my entire performing career. So thanks, Johnny. But yeah, we were just talking. Everybody sounds different. And yeah. So yeah, I just thought I like to do this from time to time, show a couple interesting harmonicas I have, and from the vintage box of crazy harmonicas I have at my feet here. So, so yeah, thanks for watching. And if you're local, come out to my show tonight. And I'm playing 6 to 8 at Jethro's down on Hunter Street. God bless you all. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye now.